Hello there. Let's look to North America. And unsettled weather has continued to plague eastern areas of Canada. Well, it's not going anywhere. We'll also see some more unsettled weather develop across more central areas as we go into the new week. You can see the rash of storms moving their way from northern parts of the Rockies across the Midwest, working their way towards the Great Lakes. And they rash down towards more southern areas of the U.S. and more storms to come, bringing a flood risk to parts of Texas and Oklahoma. Before the east coast of the U.S., we're still seeing more in the way of settled conditions. And it's a similar story for the west coast, not necessarily the Pacific Northwest. We've got lots of cloud bringing some wet and windy weather as well to western parts of Canada. But for California, well, the sunshine continues. There'll be lots of heat building here, and the heat continues for the desert southwest, with temperatures picking up once again in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, temperatures will be coming down across northern parts of Mexico. Monterrey sees 36 on Monday, will be down to 32, with more wet weather coming on the cards for Mexico. The Yucatan Peninsula seeing the worst of that on Tuesday, but some heavy falls as well are expected to move across Florida and into western Cuba by Tuesday. Hello there. There's lots of heat pumping across northern parts of Africa, and that's pushing across eastern areas of the Mediterranean and into the Levant, pushing temperatures up for the likes of Syria as well as Lebanon, across Iraq and into Kuwait as well. And it remains a very hot and dry picture here. It's wetter further north of this for eastern areas of Turkey, into the Caucasus, and some of that rain touches down into the northwest of Iran. But to the south of this, a very hot and dry picture with temperatures continuing to rise across the Gulf and across the Levant. Look at that, 48 degrees Celsius in Baghdad and Kuwait City on Tuesday. And the heat extends across much of the north of Africa. We've got exceptionally high temperatures for northern areas of Libya. It's a little bit cooler across the northwest for Morocco with the arrival of some wet weather, but it remains very hot and windy for southern parts of Algeria. We have got some warnings out for those winds. The rain continues across that central band of Africa. Some of those heavy showers touching into Burkina Faso, stretching all the way across into Ethiopia. But to the south of this, it is a very dry picture for much of South Africa. Lots of settled weather. Wetter weather, however, continues to affect Mozambique.